A paradise in the middle of the desert. A masterpiece of engineering that defied the laws of nature. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. But there's one big problem. We have no proof it ever existed. Our story takes us back to the 6th century BCE, to the mighty city of Babylon, ruled by King Nebuchadnezzar II. According to legend, Nebuchadnezzar's wife, Queen Amadis, was homesick. She came from a land of rolling green hills, far different from the flat, arid landscape of Babylon. To make his queen feel at home, Nebuchadnezzar supposedly built a massive garden and oasis unlike anything the world had ever seen. It was said to have towering terraces, exotic trees, and waterfalls flowing from one level to another, all in the middle of the scorching Mesopotamian desert. But how could such an incredible wonder be built in ancient times? Some historical accounts say the Hanging Gardens were about 75 feet tall, as high as a modern 7-story building. And here's the most fascinating part. The gardens were supposedly self-sustaining, using an advanced irrigation system to keep the plants alive. Historians believe the Babylonians may have used an early version of the Archimedean screw or a chain pump system, powered by human or animal labor. Water would be lifted from the Euphrates River and distributed throughout the garden, creating an artificial paradise in the desert. But here's the problem: there is no physical evidence of the Hanging Gardens. Unlike the pyramids of Giza or the Colosseum of Rome, not a single brick, foundation, or inscription mentioning the gardens has ever been found in Babylon. Even ancient writers, like Herodotus, never mentioned the gardens. The first detailed descriptions come centuries later from Greek historians like Strabo and Philo of Byzantium. Could they have been repeating a story that was never real? And here's where things get even stranger. Some historians now believe the gardens weren't even in Babylon at all. In the 1990s, a new theory emerged. Archaeologists found Assyrian carvings in the ruins of Nineveh, hundreds of miles north of Babylon, depicting lush gardens and advanced irrigation systems. These discoveries suggest the gardens may have actually been built by the Assyrian king Sennacherib, not Nebuchadnezzar. If true, that means we've been looking in the wrong place for centuries. If the gardens were real, what happened to them? Some theories suggest they were destroyed by earthquakes, as Mesopotamia was prone to natural disasters. Others believe the gardens never existed in one place, that they were simply a poetic exaggeration of the many beautiful gardens across Mesopotamia. So, what do you think? Were the Hanging Gardens of Babylon a real ancient wonder, or just a myth that grew over time? Maybe they existed, just not where we expected.